In this video, I'll go over the Wing Chun Centerline, what it is, and what the Wing Chun Centerline means for application. Don't miss out on another lesson. Subscribe to the Adam Willis channel. Okay, so what is the center line? The center line in Wing Chun goes right through the center of the body, specifically the axis of the body. So as you turn like this, it's that axis right in the middle of the body. It's not on the surface. Now, if I'm over here, the center line would be right through me in the middle of me this way. In Wing Chun, we always want to protect our center line and dominate the other person's center line. Now, everything goes to the center line of the body. Your attacks, your defenses, your eyes, your intent, everything goes towards their center. At no time do we want to block out like this, block away from the center. How can that be? Well, because we use simultaneous attacks and defenses, deflections, sliding along the forearm. The forearm, the elbow do a lot of the defense while we are attacking, whether through punching, palm striking, or some other type of attacks. What we say is we fight from behind our elbows at all times. Keeping those elbows in play between you and your opponent, keeping that makes a big deal on deflections and defenses. If you're positionally already there, there's a lot of times you don't really have to do too much in order to defend. You just need to have structure, be in that position, and then that position does a lot of the work for you. You won't need to put a lot of the oomph that you and power into certain things that you might need in kind of a karate or a taekwondo, where you're trying to kind of attack limbs. We don't really attack limbs in Wing Chun. We attack the center line of the body, that axis. The center line is the spot where you can hit someone and they don't rotate, right? Along the center line are some of the main organs of the body, or the soft spots, such as the neck, the groin. We always want to attack through the center line in Wing Chun. We don't really come around too much. For the most part, we want to be as straight and as direct as possible, because that's the most efficient line to get from us to them. So as you see Sunim Tao, you start Sunim Tao by finding the center line out in front. Here, you then find the center line here as well, out in front. This is what these movements are for. They're for finding the center line. They're not necessarily for exactly how you do a gong or a tan. These are for just finding the center line. Then, when you become here with our punch, this is for finding the center line, traveling our wrist along that central plane from the center line all the way up. Okay, so finding that central plane and center line is very, very important to what we do. We don't want to come with our punches out from here. That's not what we want in close quarters. In close quarters, we want to be tight. We want our elbows in as well. So if you see the chain punches of Wing Chun, they're coming from the center, from my center, and going directly to the other person's center. That wrist must stay along the central plane. If we can dominate the center line, this is the origin of movement of the other person. For instance, if I throw in a punch and we hit them right here, this punch is pretty much null and void, because the origin of this entire limb is that center of the body. So that's important. Now, if I'm over here and my hand happens to be over here, you could use the elbow to go towards the center line through the central plane as well. And that can take me back. Structurally, the strongest way to stop someone else. Introducing my Wing Chun distance learning program at wingchunlessons.com. designed to help those with a sincere interest to learn Wing Chun at home. Not everyone has access to a Wing Chun school or local instructor where they live. This Wing Chun home training program also gives you a chance to become certified and recognized under the Dragon Institute ranking system, which is a necessary first step for those who wish to become certified Wing Chun instructors. Read more at wingchunlessons.com.